Double cleansing, we're talking right now today, and I am your girl, Thrifting Diva. Is double cleansing necessary? I believe it is, but there are some caveats. So join me in this live as we discuss how double cleansing has saved my skin, how it could possibly be a great thing for you, and just know when you don't need it and when you may need it even more. Okay, so I'm your girl, Thrifting Diva, and on this channel, we talk about how we can live a luxe lifestyle on a budget, and that includes skincare. And for me, skincare is something that I have struggled with for years. And once I was able to crack the code, I felt enlivened, whatever the word is. I felt like a new person again. My confidence was built back up, and now I want to share that information with you. And one of the things that I always talk about is double cleansing. Now, growing up, I did not do any double cleansing. So if you are watching this, let me know in the comments if you are a skincare guru who swears by double cleansing. And so to begin, I want to talk a little bit about my skin type. My skin type is super dry, like Sahara Desert dry. Like, let's not put anything else out there to dry my skin out because it will dry out. So I have extremely dry skin, and double cleansing to me brought my skin back from the depths of hell. And let me explain why. Now, a few years ago, I also was diagnosed with a very rare blood cancer. That some of the side effects is, it literally, the itching on my skin became just ridiculous, like super ridiculous. And I don't know how I survived doing this without understanding skincare back then. But one of the reasons I delved down into skincare and try to figure out how can I help myself and learn more about skincare so that I can feel confident walking out without makeup. Now, I have nothing against makeup. I'm actually wearing makeup right now, not a lot, but still, I have absolutely nothing against makeup. And one of the things that I realized is the cleansing my skin with the makeup was also something that was creating havoc on my skin because I was using the wrong cleansers. In trying to get makeup off, I was using makeup wipes, right? So you'll do the makeup wipes and you'll go through literally bags of makeup wipes trying to get off, a set of makeup in each day and rubbing and pulling on my skin. And my skin just kept feeling even more dry. And so it was just a vicious cycle in which I could not understand what the hell am I doing wrong until I discovered double cleansing. So if you have dry skin, I absolutely think this is a miracle savior for you, especially if you're one of those people who don't use a lot of other products. Double cleansing could be just it. Now, double cleansing is really the art of cleansing the skin twice, really. So you can use one product and do it twice, and that's considered double cleansing. But we're going to dig down a little deeper in that and see what types of products are actually better for double cleansing. And so what I use for my dry skin is um, this Hado Labo oil here. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gents, if you're watching, this oil is like pouring, it is an oil, but it is so great at breaking down that makeup in seconds. Meaning, no more makeup wipes. If you're using that, just throw those away. Do not need them. Use them only if, life has come to the end and you need something. But try to get yourself a nice oil. And this oil has been so gentle. Now, remember what I said, dry skin. So I need nothing to strip my skin. And the oil is one of those things, right? You're not going to feel like your skin is stripped at all. It is really, really an amazing product. And I get this on Amazon. In the link below, I have my information and where you can find it. Inexpensive. I mean, $10 a bottle goes a long way. I only use the double cleanse method at nights though. As I said, I'm going to repeat over and over because the way my skin is dry, I don't need to do anything extra. So in the evenings, because I wear makeup some days, I wear sunscreen a lot, especially in the summer. And just because I feel more in the evening, that is why I use the double cleanse in the evening. In the morning, we'll talk about what I do, but I don't double cleanse in the morning. But in the evening, it is a really easy way of getting that makeup and sunscreen and all that gunk off so quickly. A couple of pumps and it goes on like it goes on. You rub it in, put some water in it, and it emulsifies. You'll start seeing it get milky, and when you dry it off, the everything has gone. Everything but a little left. Okay, so as we mentioned, double cleansing is just that double phase of two times of cleansing. The first part of it is trying to get like the makeup off quickly, getting the all that stuff off quickly without having to tug on the face, without having to dry the face out, without adding any other emulsifiers that may make the face even more dry at the end. And if you have dry skin, that's the point, right? You're trying to do as least as possible in drying your skin out. You're trying to hydrate, you're trying to keep whatever hydration is there, lock it in. And so this oil is amazing. Now, I will tell you, I have tried out this one. So CeraVe is one of my like go-to. Don't come for CeraVe. I'm coming back with you on that one. Do not come for CeraVe because I think that has made my skin what it is today. Meaning, when everything else was said and done, CeraVe was my boo. Okay. And now this guy, they just came out with this. It is a CeraVe hydrating foaming oil cleanser. Okay. I tried it a few times. Obviously, you could see the bottle is still heavy because I keep running back to my boy here. This is my boy, my girl, my boy, whatever it is. I keep running back. And I need to give them a good chance on this one. This is a pretty new product. It came out in Europe first for some reason, but it's over here now. And so you can find this at Target. As I said in my link below, I have linked to all of the products I'm showing today. But I have used this one, and here's my thoughts on it. It's good-ish. It's good-ish. I need to use it some more to see, but I find that this takes off the makeup so much more quicker. Like quick. Like witchcraft quick. But it breaks down that makeup so much quicker. This one does a good job, but I need to give it some more time to see if it's really the comparisons are there where it's at. Now, it is a foaming cleanser. So for those who like, to see the soap working, I'm not one of those. It just needs to work. I don't need to see suds to know that it's working. This definitely does that. So what you will do for your double cleanse, you go in with the oil first. Now I know those who have oily skin are like, oh man, I have oily skin and I do not need to be adding any oils onto my skin. I would say maybe try the foaming cleanser, right? Because it will give you that salt, the sudsy feeling you normally get when you feel like things are being broken up, more so than this. This thing is just feels like you're bathing in milk. This thing is just like glossy. It's amazing. It's perfection. It is what it does. It does. And the budget price for this, you cannot beat. However, I get you. If you have oily skin, you're like, how are we going to do this? But another option is to use a micellar water for those who have oily skin and you're just like, I'm not trying to add any other oil to my skin because I already feel like I'm cooking chicken. So if you want to try the double cleansing, which I think is just as good for people with oily skin as well, then try maybe a micellar water. And so in the link, I have a couple of micellar waters that I have used that I've liked, but I keep once again going back to my boo because this is just where it's at. And I did not have any issues with the micellar water. It took off the makeup. It did what it needed to do. Now, if you are someone who have dry skin, then your girl is hooking you up here. This is where it's at. So try that and see where it's at. Now, once you're finished with the first part, you rinse that off. I do, even though this is my boo, I still feel a little bit of slickness, just a tiny bit, but enough to make me feel like everything hasn't been rinsed off. And that's where this guy comes in. Like, The family size, the value size, I'm always going to go with the biggest size in this because this thing saved my skin. So this is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. They do have a foaming one for those who have oily skin. This one, if you have really dry skin. The ceramides in the CeraVe products is meant to help the skin barrier. It will keep your space. You do not feel stripped. There's no tightness after you wash your face. There's no feeling that, oh my gosh, I feel like I am a desert cracking. This thing is, it is perfection. And in combination with these as the first cleanse, and then going in and just finishing off with this, even though you're cleansing twice, this works. It absolutely works. It does what it has to do, which is clear, get that makeup off, especially if you're wearing waterproof mascara, you're wearing all, different things, you have your sunscreen on in the day. It takes that off, and then it goes in and gives you almost like it resets the face, but your face feels soft. It feels and it does not strip the skin of its natural moisture that for those with dry skin, you barely feel like you have any. Double cleansing, it absolutely works. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I only double cleanse at night, and here's why. In the mornings when I wake up, because I have dry skin, I don't really feel the need to go in and strip my skin anymore, so I don't double cleanse in the morning. I sometimes don't even cleanse in the morning. I may just put some water on my face, but it is not a guarantee that I'm going to even cleanse, and I rarely will double cleanse. Since I'm cleansing every night, because your girl not sleeping with any makeup on, the double cleanse is what I do. If I haven't gone anywhere, if I've been in the house all day and I have not worn makeup, and very little sunscreen, not really reapplying because I've been indoors, then I may not even double cleanse. So is it necessary? At the top of the question here is double cleansing necessary? I would say yes, if you are a person that's wearing a lot of makeup, that you are wearing your sunscreen as you do, and you're reapplying throughout the day, and you're outside in the pollutants and the environment. Yes, it definitely is shown to really get rid of everything that's on the face. Now, remember, if you have a great canvas and if you've cleansed your face properly, then you have less there are going to be less opportunities for you breaking out because of the things on your face getting under that layer of skin. There will be better opportunities for the products, if you're using serums and other things like that, to actually get into the skin and do the work it's supposed to do. And in general, it's having a clean skin leads to less issues. So I think it's necessary. Let me know if you think it's necessary. And if you are double cleansing, how often are you double cleansing? Now, last thing to say, I only showed a couple of products here, but obviously there are tons of products out there that you can use for your double cleanse. A balm, most of those are going to be a balm in the beginning and then followed by a gentle cleanser. I haven't found too many of the balms that I really like because I feel like after I've washed those off, they feel like it's slick still on my skin. And while this has a very little bit of slickness there still, it is very easily washed away by my gentle cleanser. So these are the ones. If you are looking for any type of products for your double cleansing, let me know in the comments if you're looking for recommendations, or if you want to find the ones that I just talked about, then the link below will let you know where theirs are. Okay, well, I hope this has been informative. If you have questions, let me know, and we will come back live for another skincare topic. If you have any ones that you want to talk about, let me know. Bye.